and I didn't tell Alec, and so I kept her secret in my bathroom for 11 days.
Yes, you guys, you heard that right. Hilaria Baldwin got a dog, hid it in her bathroom for 11 days, kept it a secret from Alec and all the kids. She only brought the dog out after the kids were asleep or during the day when no one was around. She even made the upstairs off limits to hide this puppy. Let's talk about this, but before we begin, here's the intro. Welcome to Revealing the Narc. Join me as I highlight narcissistic traits in celebrities and public figures. Everything here is in my opinion and not professional advice. If you enjoy the analysis, please like and subscribe. Just to get our story straight, timeline straight, let's look at this article that was published, you guys, March 28th of this year. Nobody has talked about it. It's been 16 days. I haven't heard anybody talk about how insane this is, how selfish it is, and I'm very angry about this one. So you're going to see some of my passion coming out for sure. Just for fun, let's read a little bit of this article. It's very short. It says the kids really wanted to have dogs, so I got Cappuccina and didn't tell Alec, and so I kept her secret in my bathroom for 11 days in the city, and I made off limits upstairs. The kids had zero idea. When I'd bring her out after they went to sleep or during the day, but ultimately the kids found out. When Alec found out, he asked, "What, you got a dog?" Hilaria insists. Alec fell in love with her, and I was like, "This is so great. Let's get another one." I got another one. He was more mad about the second one but he really loves Shih Tzus. Let's stop there. I I'm not even going to go into my analysis completely yet, but can you imagine the life of that dog for 11 days? Being could have had access to all of these children, could have been out roaming around the house, but instead was locked up with limited human interaction. She would only step in once the kids were asleep. That's when she was able to get the dog out. This is absolutely infuriating to me. And I get it. We leave dogs alone all the time. We go to work, we have a lot of things to do, but this is a different situation because there are kids in the home that could have been playing with the dog. The family is at home and could have been playing with the dog. Like, when you come home from work and you play with your pets, this dog didn't get that because everybody had to be asleep before the dog could come out. And then you hear Alex's reaction. What, you got a dog? It's kind of hilarious because it tells everything about the power dynamic here. Imagine your partner just secretly bringing a dog into your shared home, not telling you, not preparing the kids, doesn't have a plan, and you just say, "Oh, okay, there's a dog here. Great." However, this makes me even more angry because if that was Alex's reaction, they didn't have to wait 11 days to bring the dog out. Let's talk about what this really is. It's not just about a dog, it's about control because you don't keep a living animal secret for 11 days unless you are number one, making a point, or number two, used to calling the shots. This is the kind of move that gets dressed up as fun and quirky, but underneath it's a power flex. Hillary didn't just want a dog, she wanted to decide when and how everyone else would know. The secrecy wasn't a necessity, it was a feature. And this is not the first time we've heard and seen Hillary operating like this. And then Hillary's reaction. So Alec finds out about the first dog and falls in love, and she says, "Let's get another one." And she did. Hillary confirms he was more mad about the second one, but he really loves Shih Tzus. That statement alone invalidates that he was mad about the first one. He was more mad about the second one, but he really loves Shih Tzus. This is how you know Alec is just along for the ride at this point. She's not asking, she's not planning, she's not co parenting. A couple of days ago, or maybe it was 2 days ago, I posted a video where Alec was talking about when he was younger, he went to a friend's house, that friend had cats. He had a horrible, horrific allergic reaction to the cats and had to go to the hospital. He got epinephrine shots, I believe. And he's explaining all of this for the reality show, and Hillary is standing off to the corner looking at him. It's the strangest look I've ever seen. Like she doesn't have concern on her face at all. She doesn't look worried that he went through this ordeal. And the story concludes with Alec saying, I told Hillary we can't have cats. And now we have 4 cats.
Enormous tumbleweeds of cat hair. And I had an asthma attack, and I had to go to the hospital and get a shot of epinephrine from the doctors there. And I said to my wife, I said, we can't have cats ever. And she goes out and buys 4 cats.
The smile on her face at that, like, to have that much power I you guys, I feel like there is so much to uncover in their relationship. Harry and Meghan keep a lot of this stuff secret, but these 2 have it out there. Like, we have the footage. And this brings me back to when someone repeatedly makes major decisions for the entire family without input and disguises it as a cute surprise. That's not just quirky behavior. That's image first control. It's about curating the family vibe she wants, even if it means excluding the actual family in the process. So when you hear stories like this where something as significant as a new pet becomes a solo mission, ask yourself, is this really about love and spontaneity, or is it about control, attention, and performance? In the Baldwin house, it seems like the answer might be hiding in the bathroom. So I now have a surprise for all of you. You know when we talked about Alec getting that second dog? Hillary didn't do that in the privacy of their own homes. She ambushed him on the street with I don't know whose media cameras capturing all of it. I'm going to play the clip here.
I get another one. He was more mad about the second one, but he really loves Shih Tzus.
So let's break this down. The second dog was a surprise that was given outside of the family home. She didn't just get a second dog, she unveiled it in public on the street in front of cameras. This is making it so that it's not just a surprise, it's a performance. It's a strategic reveal designed to leave Alec no room to react privately. Alec's face says it all. His expression visibly thrown off. He looks uncomfortable. He's not delighted. This wasn't a we agreed on this moment. It was a gotcha. See what I did? Now we have a second dog. And it was immortalized in front of paparazzi. This is the Narcissistic Power Playbook 101. Springing surprises in public makes it harder for the other person to push back. It forces them to go along with the narrative or risk looking bad on camera. It's not about the dog, it's about the reaction management. And this whole moment was crafted for attention. And I think what we're seeing between these 2 events is an escalation in behavior. The first dog was hidden in a bathroom. The second dog was unveiled like a red carpet accessory. It's a perfect metaphor for Hillary's pattern of operating in secrecy, then flipping to a spectacle. So I'm curious to know what you all think. I made this video really quickly because I just saw this footage and I can't believe people haven't talked about it. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll know every time I drop a new video. I want to thank you all so much for listening, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, everybody.